Breathe in deeply. Now breathe out. As I count to 3, you will have an overwhelming desire to tell all your friends to listen to Marshall Silver Radio every day to earn big scholarship dollars and thousands of dollars in cash giveaways. 1, 2, 3.
Are you failing enough? That's the question of the day. Are you pushing the limits to the degree that you are falling short and failing a bit? If not, step up your game, baby. And realize you are never alone. You've always got a little bit of help. And I'm here. Like I said, I had a meeting this morning with a great, great friend of mine, somebody that I respect very much. And he's younger than I am. By 20 years, actually. And yet he's got a son that's, I guess, coming up on a year, maybe just under a year old. And so even though he's younger, he's got knowledge in an area that I don't. And so when I was telling him, he said, "Man, you look tired." I said, "Yeah, I didn't sleep at all last night. Poor baby Sterling was up and something was bothering him, and we couldn't figure out what it was. And he just... whether it was bad dreams or he just wanted to sleep on mom and dad's chest, something was up." And, it just made me realize that we all are aware of things at different times. Scripturally, it says, "A wise man seeks counsel." And I think that too many people, particularly guys, are too proud to ask for help when they need help. They're too proud to say, "Hey, I don't know what I'm doing here." Now, I don't know what I'm doing as a father. I know how to love. I'm really good at that, actually. I don't know what to do. I've changed the diapers quite a few times. Sometimes I've gotten it right. Sometimes I've gotten peed on. More than once, Sterling has decided that diaper changing time is the time for pooping. In fact, and I don't know whether we're ahead of the curve or behind the curve, Erica started potty training Sterling at 17 days. We're at 21 days right now. So at 17 days, 4 days ago, she started potty training him. And that's my boy. He's doing a great job. He's using the toilet. How fascinating is that? Heck, I'm 49 and sometimes I forget where the toilet is. Another story. And so when I was chatting with my friend and talking about things, and he told me, what was going on in his personal life, I said, "Hey, call me. Call me, because a fish doesn't know it's in water. You often are not able to see your challenges because you're too close to them. And also, the subconscious mind seeks validation. So even when we know something is right, even when we know that something is the appropriate action for us to take, sometimes we don't take it. Why? We don't have enough validation. We don't have enough people telling us that that's the action to take. And so we go out and we seek that validation. We seek to know that it's the right thing to do. You cannot get wealthy working for other people. You know that you must pick up the phone and cold call, preferably businesses, because that's where all the money is. All the money is in businesses, not in individuals. Keep that in mind. Yet people don't. People go weeks without picking up the phone and calling one person and saying, "Hey, I'd like to give you a $995 gift. Come here, Marshall Silver, Kevin Harrington, and Sir Richard Branson speak. And I'd also like to give you a chance to receive an amazing gift. Could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars to you and your business. All you got to do is watch a video." People don't do that because it requires that they face rejection. And most people are so afraid of being rejected that they never, ever, ever swing the bat. When I was a kid, my two older brothers were baseball stars, really, really good athletes. When I was 5, my oldest brother was in high school, and he was a pitcher. He was a pitcher for his senior varsity team. And so he would pitch to me in the backyard. Well, he's a senior. He's 18. I'm 5. And when he pitched, he hit me square in the forehead. Knocked me out. Cold. Got a welt the size of the baseball on my head. I don't know if it was just the fear of getting hit again. After that, I really didn't have a fondness for baseball. How odd. At the same time, people do what they do. My mother, in an effort to give me a full life, enrolled me in Little League. No, I didn't fight it. You know, my friends were playing, and I wanted to hang out with my friends. It was what everybody did. And plus, after the game, you always got to go to Dairy Queen. The coach took us to Dairy Queen, and we didn't have any money, so it was the easiest way to get ice cream. Yes, I was a baseball hooker. And the challenge was I couldn't hit the ball if my life depended on it. Literally. I went through 3 years of Little League. 3 years of Little League. 3 years of at-bats. And didn't get one hit ever. Now, I'm an athlete. I'm good at things. We play racquetball, I'll kick your butt. Guaranteed. I'm good. And so it wasn't that. It was just some weird trigger in my brain of understanding how to hit a baseball. And I just, back then, couldn't do it. Certainly now I can. Then I could not. I'll never forget the last game of the third year. I'd already made up my mind. I wasn't coming back. This is not for me. Let me stay home and do magic. At any rate, it's the last game, bases loaded, we're down 2 runs. As the game is going on, it's the end of the game. 2 batters out. I'm the guy up to bat. I look at my entire team, and I can see them kicking the dirt. Oh, it's Marshall. Oh, we lost. And they're throwing their gloves down. And I looked at all of them, and I'm thinking to myself 2 things. Number 1, I'm going to get rich someday, and I'm not going to think of you. See how that went. Number 2, I'll show you. I'm going to hit the ball just once. I get up to bat, and I realized that I knew all along I was always worried about getting hit. And I realized that was still my concern, getting hit with the ball. And so I said, you know what? Doesn't matter. No matter what he pitches, swing all 3 times. Swing once, miss it. Swing twice, miss it. Third time, he pitches. Not only do I shut my eyes, I swing the bat harder than I've ever swung a bat in my life. Knock it out of the park. Grand slam, home run, we win, I quit. Swing the bat, baby. 855-674-3874. Seamus in Fairfax, California. You're live on the air. Welcome home, friend.
Hi, Marshall.
How may I serve you, friend?
You recently gave me a whole bunch of your training as a bonus to a gin membership at a Taste of Gin seminar in South San Francisco.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, and I just wanted to say thank you. It's really helped put a good foundation in my subconscious, helped me overcome a lot of weird habits.
Well, you know,
I really appreciate it. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Part of overcoming those habits is even realizing that they're weird habits and not thinking that everybody, you know, does the same thing. And the reverse of that is sometimes people think that they're the only ones that do a specific thing. And so congratulations. What's the best thing you've learned from the series that you received for signing up for Turning Point?
By signing up for Turning Point?
Yeah, when you signed up at Gin, you got a ticket to my 2-day program called Turning Point worth $2,000. That's what you actually bought, whether you realize it or not.
Oh, wow. I haven't actually signed up for that yet or looked into it. I've been so enthralled with the training. And
So which product do you have?
The whole Marshall Silver pack, the Profit,
yes.
Passion and Power, Persuasion and Influence. And
right. So you got the whole package. So you invested, you signed up for Gin, and you got that whole package.
Yeah.
You also received a 2-day training program worth $2,000 totally free. You've already paid for it to come be with us at Turning Point coming up here in June in just a couple of weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you didn't realize it. You got that gift, so we're going to blow your mind even more.
Terrific.
Yeah, contact the office at 1-800-92-POWER. Tell them you want to come to the Vegas Turning Point June 25 and 26 because you've already paid for it.
Terrific. All right. Well, I'll see you there.
That sounds good to me. So which program of Passion, Profit, and Power, Secrets of Persuasion and Influence, what have you been listening to?
Recently, I've been listening to the 6th disc of Power, Persuasion, and Influence with the positive affirmations, and I've just been listening to that in my car and thinking those thoughts and saying those thoughts out loud and making it a habit that seems to be concentrating it the most.
Well, you know what, Seamus? The act of building your confidence is, without a doubt, 50% of the power of influence. The congruency with which you present whatever it is you're presenting, and that's a confident presentation, is 50% of the process. We say something with conviction. We say something with pride. We say something as if we're doing somebody else a favor. They will respond favorably to us. So congrats, man. I'm very happy for you. And yeah, that's what you bought when you got that kit. You got a $2,000 seminar totally free. So make sure you call the office at 1-800-92-POWER. Tell them I want to come down to the June 25 and 26 program. And if anybody else is listening right now and you're a GIN member and you signed up, you got it. So come join us. Take care, brother.
Terrific. Thank you.
You bet. $1,000 cash giveaway coming up guaranteed in the next 15 minutes. Stay tuned.